Well, we are back. John has taken off, and now we have a new guest and visitor, Ian Smith. Ian Smith pioneered Street Kingpins skateboard app, and it's rapidly gaining national and some international attention.
Yeah.
It's a free app to your phone, and Ian's one of the pioneers in its formulation and foundation. His background also encompasses world-class snowboarding and world-class skateboarding. One lends to the other. And Ian, I want to thank you for coming up to the studio this fabulous evening.
Brock, I want to thank you for having us on here. It's a real pleasure to be here, and that was some great live music. We appreciate being on the show. It's pretty fun.
Absolutely. Explain again to us about what about the app.
Thanks for listening as well, all the people on the app that are promoting their skate scene wherever their hometown is. So if you are listening, tune in, turn it up, go out, do a kickflip, post that on the skateboard app, the Street Kingpins app, and you can earn street credit, which is what we call, getting upvotes, getting media views, getting community credit that you can actually turn in for sponsored skateboard rewards. So that's kind of the premise of the app, is to promote underground skateboard talent around the world, wherever you are. So what Street Kingpins is an app where it's a social media where you can connect with skateboarders, your local skate shops, different companies that are promoting the app and providing sponsorships, and that's what it is. So it's a social network where you can tell your skateboard story and earn credit to further promote your skateboarding.
It is a free app. Would you like to explain to our listeners how to implement it into your phone and access it?
Oh, sure. So the Street Kingpin skateboarding app currently is available for free on the App Store. It is only available at iPhone right now. However, we have started very hard, diligent work on the Android development of the app. So if you have an iPhone, it is available for free, and it will be available on Android before this summer, and that's what we're shooting for.
That's awesome.
So it's also available on, you can go to street-kingpins.com. We have a blog running on there, and follow us on Instagram as well. We like to give everybody a shout out that is skateboarding on the app and promoting the community, really. So
I'm curious, what was the motivation for you to invent with your associates this wonderful app?
Wow. That goes way back, and it's the idea that, the Street Kingpin. So you can be the kingpin. There's that kingpin at every single skate park in the world. There's thousands of them all around. It's like one of the most under-recognized, the coolest, most under-recognized talent that you've ever seen in your life. And that's kind of like, you see skateboarders all around the world that are just pushing it, and it's kind of, the inspiration was a way to promote that. And for myself, I lived in skateboarding and snowboarding. I don't know if I'd call myself a world-class skateboarder, but I was much better at the snowboarding aspect, right? But I still grew up just alongside with skateboard in hand, and that was just kind of it. I saw it's really hard to promote yourself sometimes. Even the pro skateboarders that are out there, the pro skateboarders that are out there, they are, extraordinary people that are the best skateboarders in the world, that are, and they put in 1,000% of effort to do whatever it is on top of that, just to make a name for himself and to land that trick, whatever it is. But there's also a huge amateur scene that is aspiring skateboarders, and I know I got to give a couple shout outs to some of the skateboarders on the app that have been there from the start. Tito Andrew Hook was one of the skateboarders that have been pushing it up in Breckenridge area. Some local skateboarders. There's some skateboarders out in Iowa. Somebody just posted just now, right before I came in here, Jennings. I want to give a huge shout out to them. Little kids that are skateboarding that are so good. There's this kid Minnow, and he's from Iowa. So anywhere you are in the skate scene, it might not be at quite the pro level, but it's a way to promote yourself as a skateboarder, so you can be that top skateboarder or get recognition at that skate park or that skate spot, and then also be able to use your street credit as a sponsorship for yourself, so you can gain rewards.
You become that kingpin.
Yeah, you can be the kingpin, and there's a lot of inspiration that goes behind it, Brock. It's been a lifetime of that's what we of boarding and pursuing that. And I'm sure any skateboarders can feel me on that one that are listening. But it's like, it takes a lot to go to that skate contest and maybe buy a hotel room or get an entry fee into one of the like major AM contests, and that's what it takes, and it's worth every single second of it. But there's a lot of just awesome skate talent that goes under-recognized, and that's what the app kind of does. So you can network with those skaters wherever you go and promote that talent.
App talks about events and happenings, and in those events and happenings, various spots in, say, a local municipality, there's like competitions, prizes, food, camaraderie, etc. Why don't you elaborate a little more on that?
I mean, it's so awesome to just see. It's a lot of up and coming skaters and people that are passing it along. I mean, for a good example is we went to the Dutch's Ride. They're out of Vail. They're local. They teach girls and kids how to skateboard and snowboard. But we went up to the Edwards skate park and got to just see that, and just seeing the community come together at a skate park. I've done some marketing research or whatever, but there's mostly skate parks all over the place. I mean, I've been tagging them on the app since about 3 years ago now. But just making sure there's the skateboard parks in every community. I mean, we can only have more. We've had actually some of the best builds in Colorado by like Kingpins skate parks and Evergreen Skate Park, and the skate scene and just building skate parks and having that community to come to is really cool. And that's just another way that you can be interactive on the Street Kingpin skateboard app. You just share your photos and videos, and you can tag that story of every skate park or every single skate spot that you've been to, or network with other skateboarders on the app wherever you go, whether you're here, or we got to go down to Florida, got to join a Border's a skate contest series, if you don't know, that puts on some of the best AM skate contests in the world, and got to go experience one of those. We've been down to Dallas, New Mexico, Los Angeles, and just a couple of trips that I took personally that it was really cool going around and just exploring all those skate parks and skate spots and skateboarders that promoted that scene, And that's just a way that you can tune into it through the app. And I still tune into it on the app every day. It's just so cool to see, like, this guy, Kyan, posted something, one of those chicks that he did in New York, and get to check out that skate park, whatever it is.
And ladies and gentlemen, Ian Smith is a widely recognized name in the snowboarding community, as well as in the skateboarding community as well. In general athletics in Clear Creek and Jefferson and Summit County, the name Ian Smith is very well known. And so when Ian gets behind something, it's 150%.
Thank you for that. And it's been a team of people as well. I got to give a huge shout out to the team, Mark and Kayla Hoy and their daughters, and Eric and just Brett, everybody that's been, we've been working really hard behind the scenes before we ever were able to even put it out, just to work after work to get that app out. And that's we'd be nowhere as well without. I wanted to give a huge shout out. So for the last year, skateboarders have been able to get on the app and be the kingpin of the spot, share their media, find skate shop, whatever it is, but they're stacking street credit. You know all about street credit, don't you, Brock?
I do.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's got a lot of it himself. And basically, now we were able to develop the whole side of the app where you can cash that in for sponsored skateboard rewards. So a huge shout out to the skate companies that have believed in us from day one. I want to say Candy Grind, CG Habitats, formerly known as Candy Grind, Remind Insoles. They've got All I Need Skateboards, and that was a really huge inspiration. We actually got to talk with Anthony Shetler on the Shetler Show, and he's behind All I Need Skateboards and works with, you might remember, World Industries Skateboard, where they're making a huge comeback. And also Jammy Pack, SP Gadgets, and DNA Skateboards, Original Snow G, and a bunch of friends that we've met along the way, a bunch of people that have supported us, through whatever it is. Also Bath Wax, just along the way that jumped right on and wanted to be part of growing the skate community with us. We huge shout out to them, and then also some of the skateboard shops that have been showing some love, like the local ones like 303 and like 720 Board Shop, and just a huge shout out to all the skateboarders in your community that have been stoked to go out and just skateboard. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, right. So I mean that's it. It's a cool skateboard app where you can just share about skateboarding. You can earn rewards and you can network with people and you can whatever you want to do. You know, it's there's no rules to skateboarding, but just the app is just have fun and post, and, you know, keep skateboarding.
Keep skateboarding.
Inspiring people to keep skateboarding. Yeah.
Inspired.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. Street Kingpins. But yeah. So huge shout out to all the people all the skaters that have been on there. Just absolutely incredible talent on there. So, I mean, go and subscribe. Some of the, all the skateboarders on the app, the more you network with the people, you know, the more you're stack that street credit.
Thank you, man. Thank you very, very much for your time and coming down and visiting me at the Goat Shack here in the Majestic Building. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you've done for young people and are doing for young people. Keep their talents busy.
Keep them
positive
out there on the streets.
At positive rather than at mischief. And thank you. Thank you very much for everything and everything you've done.
Man, I really appreciate you. So if you are on here listening, check it out. It's in the App Store. It's called Street Kingpins. You can also check us out on our website and Instagram. But Street Kingpins, it'll always be a free app to download. Check it out. Tune into your local skate scene. Be the kingpin of your hometown. And go skateboarding. Keep having fun.
Thank you.
What's up.
Thank you. Take care now.
Thank you.